Argentina, Siam, Southern Europe, East Africa, Western United States, South Africa. These are the capital spots, and the player who takes them all wins the game. Right on a pretty good spawn for the green player for sure. Myself as the red player, I kept in Western United States because this is where another opponent of the last game capped. That player ended up winning the game. So let's see if actually Western United States is the lucky territory to win at risk. At the very least when it comes to playing with capital. Would have gone for Ukraine, but the poor player already capped in that place. There is a hilarious situation in Africa, by the way, cannot believe the blue player capped in this place. Not only this capital spot is terrible, but also the black player Captain Africa himself. Right, obviously strengthening my capital, otherwise somebody could blitz it. Let's take this and let's move out from Europe. Now here's the thing, the blue player is literally sabotaging him again. Himself of the game right there. No way he would win with his capital, right? Right, and it seems like the green player to be the first player to take a hold. And I mean that's really good. I think I really like this capital spot. I was considering between it and Ural. And I like this one better is because, I mean, the green player will always be capturing territories in North America, right? He will always be making me territories to attack. Well, right, where the purple player eventually would have taken over Europe, and then the pink player right there might not make me more territories to attack. I might have locked my army, or would have been forced to keep unleashing the pink player's biggest army, so this is why I'm super happy I kept in Western United States, and the goal still stands. Can we still win from this capital spot? Is this a lucky place to win at the classic map? And I mean, sure, let's be friends with a green player, obviously not really want to do anything to him. Right, and easy card, do not want to waste at one troop army, so I'll attack like this and go back. Right, certainly it will go wrong for both of these, black, blue. I don't know, I mean, so why would you make it easier for the poorer player to take over Europe, blue? The blue player is wasting way too many troops over there for no reason. The blue player is not good. Yeah, I mean, it's 11 territories total, so even if he holds all of them, he still doesn't get additional troop bonus. Let's see if a pink player finishes taking over Australia. He should definitely do that, but then he should avoid locking his army. He shouldn't attack China, because otherwise it will be super hard for him to make eliminations. We're playing with exponential cards, and making kills is that will be the most important. So this is why I do not even want to finish taking over North America, even though I could. But then my capital spots will become locked. And so Kimal rolls purple, why? So far the purple player's capital spot is the best out from my opponents. The green player's capital spot is the worst one. He got South America, but differently than the blue and black player's capitals, the green player's capital is locked. All of the other players have their capitals unlocked, unleashed. Let's take this. I think the territory will block me with the least, right? Because I mean, I want to avoid attacking these territories in Asia because, I mean, only the way for me to attack right there besides South America, but the green player got a lot of troops in South America, and since he already got a hold, he wouldn't be the first elimination of his game. Would be super unlikely. Also, I hope either blue or black wipes the green player out from Madagascar, because, I mean, if not, then only blue or black would make that elimination, and I'm not sure what is the blue player doing. Okay, Slam Blitz is pink. Slam Blitz is pink right there. Okay, didn't see that coming. The blue player's play doesn't make much sense. What is he doing? I mean, at the very least, right there, this is fine. His army cannot touch me. A free capital for green if he wants that, but when the green player would have to split through. So let's see if a black player takes over that capital now. Assuming the purple player doesn't, because the purple player still got a turn himself. I see the pink player the same way. Did he really think the blue player would blitz that? But he didn't even wait to see that. Did he reach quit? Right, so yes. Please make a turn, the pink player comes back. Wouldn't be worth for him to steal that capital because he would split troops, somebody could steal this. Yeah, if anybody, I think that should be the black player who takes over the capital. That would be bad for the purple player to take over this too, because that capital is way too far away from that, and the purple player doesn't have enough troops. It would be interesting to see if other players would allow the purple player to hold Europe, but it's better if a purple player doesn't take that. Because if a purple player holds Europe, then he'll get significant advantage. That I guess makes sense if a black player trades on assets because he wants to take over that cap. Right? Interesting, I would say. Let's see, he can still get a territory like this. 3 troops by blue, he's capless. Hopefully he doesn't go through my 7 troop army like that. I was considering a little bit moving this capital, not capital my troops out from that way. Let's see, 11 troops, but a territory of pink so far. And let's see, okay, he doesn't blitz me. I thought he might blitz me, but so he's telling to the pink player that he's literally want to take over Asia, right? Okay, the blue player is a madman. I mean, I'll move out. I'll move out from Asia if I can. Otherwise, I know my troops will get blitz, but if I end up being in another place, I might still save them. Doesn't seem like a black player would be in rush to take over Africa. But that means there's no way the pink player would move out from Australia. There's no way. So, like, the blue player is literally wasting his effort. And the purple player takes over it. Should I break through him? Here's my question. Because I do not think anybody else would break through him, right? I mean, let's see, how about if I go like this? I just moved to Africa right there. Because I want to get out from Asia. Because of blue player basically literally about to bet my troops. Or he might have been bluffing, but doesn't matter, right? Where I just didn't want the purple player to hold Europe. Because the purple player's capital spot is pretty good. I want to keep the purple player as weak as possible. Seems like the first player to be eliminated will be blue because he doesn't even have a capital. Should be careful about green because the green player might eventually want to blitz my cap if I leave it too weak. But this is why I'll be keeping it strong. This is why I'll keep adding my troops to that place. Right. And the pink player is smashing the blue player's troops already, which is hilarious. He wipes me out. From this place. Like he didn't see that coming. Interesting. Okay, so one thing to keep in mind is that the pink player hostile towards me. So if diplomacy is needed in the endgame, then I should rather not keep the pink player in the endgame. Let's see, the black player could still break through purple if he wants. Wouldn't make too much sense for diplomacy-wise. Yeah, at the very least the green player gets shipped out from Africa, from Madagascar. Low probability that he'll be one of the first players to be eliminated, or maybe he could. Maybe I change my mind. Why? Because I see other players keep strengthening their capitals while the green player is leaving only 9 troops in that place. Right, some 1 territory is all I need. To be honest, let's take a look at set values, 30 troops. To be honest, I mean, yes, somebody will not eventually, but will soon eliminate blue. The blue player is about to be eliminated from the game. Right, and what is he doing? What is a blue player doing? Please don't you fortify next to me, fortify next to purple, but he fortifies this way, And the green player trades instead beforehand, which is a relief to me because now he won't be able to take over my capital, he won't be able to blitz, right? Can he eliminate? He could, but potentially could. A blue player is at 35 troops, but I think the green player is finally smart to fortify like that. The blue player might have wanted to steal his capital, his Argentinian capital over there. I think the pink player actually breaks through purple. Last turn I thought he wants to help purple, but he actually breaks through purple. And I mean the purple player can do anything about it. Obviously he can still guard, so let's see if that guarding works out, because when the pink player has to waste his troops himself. Obviously nothing a blue player can do in this place. Do not think that would be good to eliminate him from the game right now. So not going to do that. A little bit scary to me to leave myself at 4 cards, because the purple player could go through this and eliminate me if that's worth it. So I think I'm trading in a set at 4. I think no matter what, I'm trading in a set at 4. Right? The blue player unleashes that pink player's army, but doesn't matter. I mean, if not him, somebody else would have been able to eliminate the blue player from. Let's see, so will that be a play for purple? Could possibly be a play for purple if a pink player doesn't go for blue. And then I'm afraid the purple player could go after me, could eliminate. Okay, pink at the very least, do not trade in a set, or if you do, then eliminate blue. And the pink player is fast, really fast. We have to remember that. I mean, I'm happy the pink player gets the skill over the purple player. Why? Because now the pink player will be locked. While the purple player's army for the most of the game will probably be unleashed. Why? Because I mean, the black player has attack territories, the pink player has attack territories. Even the green player, but I think the green player will just simply be right where, okay, don't you see? He'll go after this. Let's see, okay. I thought he blitzes this, okay, but he goes after the green player. What? Is he being the board police? I do not think being the board police at this point is worth it. If a purple player has a set, he should definitely trade it in, because otherwise I'll eliminate him from game. And the same thing when it comes to black. These players should trade in their sets. If not, we're losing the game. Okay, the purple player doesn't have a set. Right, and if the black player wants to go for elimination, then he goes after the purple player instead of me, because the purple player is much weaker. So I am good. Okay, he doesn't have a set? Okay, he does. Should eliminate purple. Right at 5 cards, the set values is crazy. And that means 80 troops is value for 3 cards. The purple player got 5 cards. Yeah, there's no way I'm letting the purple player get away with that. If he trades on a set at 5 cards, when he's back to the game. I have to prevent that. Can let's swipe out to a green player. Maybe shouldn't have captured that. Maybe wasn't that smart. Let's go in a single line. I do not want to randomly keep troops away. Let's go. Keep purple, your game is over. The question is, do I want to have only one capital or do I fortify back? Let's see 2 wildcards, he's crazy. The poor player is crazy to not trade in a setback. Do I go back or do I go to the purple player's cap? I think it might be smarter for me to relocate myself to this place. Nice. Because the green player will retake over it, he could prevent me, lock me from eliminating black. So it's better for me to be in this place. If someone takes over my Western United States capital, I do not care. Can we set value 150 troops? Can I go for a killing spree right now? Here's my question, and also is there an opportunity for me to win by the cap run? Okay, means a pink player is smart to not unlock my army towards him. If a black player attacks this to Middle East, I could eliminate pink. The pink player is at 4 cards. Okay, I think pink, your game is over now, thanks to black. You can be really thankful to the black player. Yes, and the black player should fortify his troops to that place. He have got a set, I mean, of course, these wild cards. I'll trade it and why not? Let's go. Let's wipe that out. Before I proceed going right there, let's go blitz the pink player. Alright, nice. Let's trade in a set. Game over for green 2. 3 extra cards, okay, nice. Nice. The perfect opportunity for me to win the game, right? Good game. Well played, and let's have a satisfying moment going for the cap run. The last blitz. And that's GG. Beginner, novice, expert, master, novice, and that capital is the lucky one to win at classic capitals indeed.